Allora, grazie, possiamo cominciare.
Thank you very much. Let's start. Good morning, everybody. It is a real pleasure to be here with you to officially open this edition of Vicenzaoro January 2026, rich in contents and very, very interesting. Let's have a look at a video that is going to tell us about this edition as well as the most recent ones.
We're not just event organizers. We design business opportunities and experiences that connect people, industries, and the future. We are a community catalyst. Jewelry and fashion, green and technology, food and beverage, travel and hospitality, wellness and outdoor, lifestyle and entertainment, industrial equipment, events and conferences. With 59 trade shows and 137 events across more than 10 countries. Exhibition stand design and setup, catering and publishing, we lead the way. From Italy to the world. We're shaping an expanding future built on our pillars: digitalization, sustainability, and inclusivity. We're not just imagining the future, we are providing it. Italian Exhibition Group, providing the future.
Bene, direi un applauso per il grande lavoro.
Well, let's put our hands together for all what the Italian Exhibition Group does in Italy and all over the world, providing support to our production and trade. I'm going to use this beautiful presentation for my news. And talking about this, in the last few months, there was a lot of talk about gold. Gold has come to the forefront, not only as far as traders and manufacturers are concerned, but also families, buyers. Everybody wants to know what is going to happen to this industry, which are the prospects. And of course, Vicenzaoro can allow us to understand how things are going with clear indications. And here we have the whole value chain, which is what makes this event something unique in the world right now. So the whole value chain, the whole supply chain, starting from machines processing the raw material, all the way to the concept, the design, the vision, and then the marketing and the sale of the products. So we have operators that view Vicenza as the place to go to obtain indications. The figures are very clear because they express the strength of the activities and all what is done to take care of this exhibition. And we have a wonderful mix with 60% Italians and 40% foreigners. So this is a well-balanced window on the world. Just a couple of figures. There are 30 countries represented here as far as the manufacturers are concerned, and 65 countries are represented as far as buyers are concerned. Extraordinary figures, exceptional figures. This fair actually focuses on growth, as we can see just outside the fair, with the teams that are working hard to enlarge the headquarters of the fair, reaching an overall surface of 22,000 square meters. This is something that has been done starting from February 2024, and it will be concluded in May this year. This is a clear signal to the whole world of gold jewelry. It is a signal of growth, because if the most important fair representing the whole value chain is actually investing for growth, well, this is proof of the fact that this industry has excellent prospects. In September, there will be the new edition of the fair, and in September, we will have the pleasure to celebrate the 100 years of the Italian Confederation of Jewelry that has gone through the most important cities all over the world, in China, India, Europe, France. But to celebrate their 100th anniversary, they chose Vicenza. The Italian exhibition group is also active on the food side with the Rimini exhibition and their capability to organize fairs as such that they can tackle two events simultaneously. Right, I do not want to bore you too much, and I would like to leave the floor to Mr. Alberto Stefani, the President of the Veneto region. Thank you for being here with us. So good morning, and thank you for being here with us. Good morning, everybody. I would like to welcome here all the institutions that are represented, and I would like to say that I'm really proud to be here. This is an extraordinary event. Some figures have just been mentioned, and I would like to add 1,300 exhibitors. I mean, this is significant also for our export. And the Vicenza area is really something we must be proud of. And it is active in an industry which is an extraordinary industry because it actually puts together creativity, ingenuity, concept development, and the capability of being the protagonists all over the world. Values that must be exported, that are winning, and that will win the challenges of the future. This is where we want to start from. And when we're confronted with a situation like this one, where politicians can learn, can perfect their instruments, then we must be present to acquire these values so that also the political and administrative challenges can be won for the future, based on creativity, ingenuity, the capability of developing new concepts and being the protagonists in the world. You're proving today that the region of Veneto is a protagonist in the world, and this must be our mission also in the future. Thank you very much, Governor of the Veneto region. Please do not leave the stage, because later on we are going to cut the ribbon to officially open this event, and I would like to ask Corrado Peraboni to join us, CEO of the Italian Exhibition Group. Thank you, Mr. Peraboni. Maybe these little crosses are there for some sort of purpose. This is your cross. Great. Then we have the Mayor of Vicenza, Mr. Giacomo Possamai. Please join us on stage. Thank you very much. Mr. Luca Zaia, the Chairman of the Regional Council of the Veneto region. Thank you for being here with us. Mr. Matteo Zoppas, Chairman of ICE, the Italian Foreign Trade Agency. The figures we just mentioned are also due to the ICE activities. Mr. Andrea Nardin, the President of the Vicenza province. Right after Mr. Nardin, we have Mrs. Cristina Squarcialupi. National President of Confindustria Federorafi, representing all national association of the gold jewelry industry. Mr. Filippo Romano, the Prefect of Vicenza. Mr. Massimo Bitonci, Councillor for Economic Development, Research and Innovation of the Veneto region. Mr. Marco Zecchinato, Councillor for Internationalization. Please go where you feel like. Mr. Giorgio Zuccato, the president of the Chamber of Commerce in Vicenza, Mr. Gaetano Cavalieri, the president of SIPJO, the World Confederation of Jewelry. Congratulations for your 100th anniversary that you're going to celebrate here. Mr. Alessandro Marchetti, the Councillor of Italian, Director of Italian Exhibition Group, Mr. Marco Carniello, Chief Business Officer of the Italian Exhibition Group, Mr. Mario Vescovo, Director Operations here in Vicenza. Thank you. And Mr. Matteo Farsura, Global Exhibition Director of the Italian Exhibition Group. And Mrs. Michela Menduni, Product Marketing and Communication Manager of Italian Exhibition Group. Right. Let's now officially open the fair. Let's proceed with the ribbon cutting ceremony. Great. Thank you very much. Mr. Corrado Peraboni, please remain on stage. First, we're all going to see a video together, and then we will listen to Mr. Peraboni.
Allora, il filo di quest'anno è stato rimarcato.
This year's video puts together three fundamental words: people, products, places, the 3 Ps. This is at the heart of this Vicenzaoro. We're going to listen to CEO Mr. Peraboni. Thank you very much. Welcome to all of you. This for sure is an edition which is opening up in a moment which is not easy for our economy and specifically for the gold industry. But I believe that this edition is characterized by significant optimism. I shall widen the vision, going beyond the gold industry. 2.5 years ago, I remember that we concluded our project to build a new hall. And everybody thought, wow, they're probably going to move Vicenza or somewhere else for additions because of the building, the ongoing building efforts. Well, it was not easy to go on having the fair, even though we had a big hall in the middle. And in those months, we met the category associations, the companies, the representatives of the municipality, of the Italian government, and we thought, well, we've got 24 months. We have 300 companies that are supposed to be moved somewhere else. And the reaction was unanimous. So we decided that joining forces with the support of the local authorities that had to take care of all the bureaucratic permitting efforts, with the support of ICE, with the support of the regional government in the person of Governor Zaia, working together, including cooperation with the province, all together we can prove that in 24 months, with the building ongoing and 300 companies, we can do that. And today we're closing the circle. I know we'll still need a few months to conclude the works, and anything could happen, but this edition of Vicenzaoro is giving a strong signal, a strong communication, because this is the last fair that takes place in headquarters that will be different in September for the next edition. So it is a sign of optimism, robust optimism, and the people that are part of the claim of this edition, the people meeting somewhere, independent of their role, if they all work together in Italy, it is possible to do what we have done in the last 24 hours. Sorry, 24 months. So not only the Italian exhibition group, but all those who decided to go down this road must be proud of the result, because we know Vicenzaoro is the showcase of Made in Italy with capabilities of innovation and creativity. But the most important message of the Vicenza Fair today is that our country and our industries can achieve results when they work together as one single system. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I would like to invite Mr. Luca Zaia, and he is the president of the Venetian Parliament. Indeed, Mr. Luca Zaia was the previous president of the Venetian region, so he has followed carefully all the developments in the trade fair. Good morning, everyone. Well, when we got to Vicenza, I was really puzzled. That was many years ago. But I must admit that IEG and the CEO, Mr. Peraboni, for what they did. Congratulations. Just have a look at the numbers concerning the positioning of the trade fair. One of the main three trade fairs in the industry in the world, 60 million euro has been invested, quite an amount. I shall endeavor to be brief. This is one of the three largest fairs in the world. Indeed, we have the spotlights here, 300 exhibitors and 1,300 brands exhibited. 60% of them come from abroad. 20,000 buyers from 140 countries. So it's like the embassy of the Republic of Italy is a major business card that we have internationally. There are other trade fairs in the Veneto region. So why Vicenza? Because Vicenza are masters in designing and creating jewels and manufacturing of golds. Veneto plays the lion's share, 10 billion euro, and 6 billion of that are made by selling our creations in the world. This is not an easy time. I have 3 minutes. This is not an easy time. And we have this nightmare, which is the price of gold. I mean, you are experts and you know what's going on. Gold is a major indication of stability internationally. At a time when we speak more about war than peace, 60 wars in the world, And the world is at war. We have Ukraine, the Middle East, and the other 60 wars which have been, nourished by other conditions. Just think about Venezuela and what's the massacre, the slaughter, which is going on in Iran. We cannot see kids slaughtered and put in black plastic bags simply because they demand peace and liberty. And this has repercussions on an industry which lives on a global market. We hope that the negative side of the economy will soon come to an end. We have been shocked by many terrible events. Hemingway, who knew the war, said that the war is the place where the worst human beings send the best human beings to die. So let's put an end to that. Thank you very much, Mr. Zaya, for speaking about the international scenario. I borrow one of your sentences to introduce Mr. Matteo Zoppas. We have ICE, and Mr. Matteo Zoppas is the president of the Italian Trade Agency. Good morning and welcome, Mr. Zoppas. Good morning, everyone, or rather, good afternoon. Well, first I would like to welcome the entrepreneurs and then the institutions who indeed are very important and help us. I am a member of the institutions, and I will, well, Luca, indeed, you were very brief, and you could have used my 8 minutes. You deserve them. Well, the institutions are doing a lot today. I welcome Mr. Peraboni, the CEO. We can say that ICE represents Italy as a system. It is part of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of the government, and we are close to the companies. And indeed, I have been invited for that. We care for the promotion and development of the idea of made in Italy as ICE, as a state bank, as a government. And we are aiming at a level of 700 billion euro for export. We import 12,000 operators. That means people we invite, buyers, customers, press people, all those agents who can help us increase that number to go up to the target, which is 700 billion. We have 700 companies supported to get international. We create contacts with the customers at the trade fairs for them. We have about 90 headquarters all over the world. Companies can apply to these headquarters to ask for services, lists of customers, and so on. And this is a great job. We do have an issue, i.e., often so, the merit for what we do is not acknowledged. In Vicenza, there are about 600 strategic buyers, which are the most important part of those 20,000 buyers coming here. When entrepreneurs meet them, they are not aware that it is my organization who has invited them. I used to be the vice president of Confindustria. Welcome Barbara Beltrame, who has worked with me at the IC. I tell large and small entrepreneurs to read what Italy as a system is doing. We had a research made with the Italian Statistic Institution, which has highlighted 2 samples of companies, those who used IC and those who did not. And there is a difference of 10%. So please read instructions for use. We are here available for you. A few more numbers. Gold in October, comparison 25 to 24, minus 29%. January, October, minus 16 or 17%. That appears to be on the negative side. Well, we are close to the entrepreneurs. We have to improve promotion and development activities. There is another side of the medal. Turkey had a plus 500% in the gold industry last year. Net values from 19 to 24, there has been an increase of plus 125%. Some grew, others decreased. This is what's happening in the fashion world. We have to be close to the world of jewelry. This is done also through the T-Gold initiative. We are leaders also in technology and machines, so we have to push that also. What we do for your industry is to be close to companies by inviting them to the international meetings. And we do that for 300 companies. They are many. Mainly they are small and medium companies. They need to learn how to get international. There are 3 important moments. Hong Kong, 120 companies. JCK, Las Vegas, and CJ, organized by IEG. Hundreds of them. This is what we want to continue to do. We are supported by the government, and we want to increase, wherever possible, all the activities, such as the ones conducted by IEG and Vicenzaoro, supporting the development of the industry abroad. So thank you very much, IEG. I also would like to thank the institutions, the mayor, the president of the province, all the other institutions, and the entrepreneurs in particular, who are very resilient. Going back to the numbers, yesterday we had the value for November. With all the problems that we have, such as tariffs, exchange rate with the dollar, wars, so potential disasters forecast, well, November, which is flat compared to the previous year, but made in Italy since January, is still on a plus 3%. So this is due to the Italy as a system and the entrepreneurs. Thank you very much, President Zoppas. Thank you for these very comforting numbers on the export and the net values. The mayor of Vicenza, Mr. Possamai, thank you very much for coming. All the city of Vicenza is involved. Institutions, as you said, are key in the accomplishment of the new trade fair. Good afternoon, everyone. 2 very short comments on the claim that we have here, people, product, places. They are really connected with the purpose of Vicenzaoro. The soft power of Made in Italy promotion. When we are here, we concentrate on promoting the manufacturing, the narrative, or the storytelling, or products presented to international products. But things would not be like that if the fair is elsewhere. Well, in the last edition, that of September 25, in the Palladian Cathedral, a symposium convening producers of the whole world on technology was held. I was really impressed by these people who were very glad of the meeting organized by IEG, but also the fact that the meeting was held within the cathedral, which is a very important part of the cultural heritage of the Made in Italy of the 16th century. That cathedral has an extraordinary added value. The storytelling, the history narrated by those places is extremely important. And the activities in the city center, the video mapping within the cathedral, telling the story of gold so that all the visitors from abroad could learn about the history of gold in a wonderful place like the Palladian Cathedral. Says Vicenza, its history, the future, are keywords to understand that the future of this place is positive. While listening to Corrado, I was thinking about the extraordinary ability of the IEG to conclude the construction of the new pavilion very soon. That is a sign of the willingness to invest. Together with the investment, there is another one which is extremely important, made by the government. In a few years, here in front of the gate, we'll have a railway station, so a completely renovated mobility system, and that has been associated with the new road or the new railway station at the Venice Marco Polo airport. So after landing, you will be able to take a train and get directly to the fair. So public and private investments can guarantee a bright future and the continuation of an extraordinary history so that we can be points of reference in the world. To have that, we need investments and look forward. Enjoy the trade fair.
Thank you very much to the mayor, also for this very interesting innovations that have been mentioned. Now the word to the President of the province, Ms. Andrea Nardin.
Sicuramente sì.
I would like to start with some things which are really felt. Previous speakers have inspired me, and this is why I would like to thank those representatives of institutions that have worked with us and new representatives that will support us. So I would like to thank Governor Zaia for being so close to our fair, to our industry, to our province. And I am confident that Governor Stefani will do the same. I would like to mention also a change in Federafi. I would like to thank President Federico, who has done so much. She's worked with us to make this fair great. And I would like to thank the new president, Cristina Squarcialupi, who is here with us today and who is going to support us in our efforts. As the Italian Exhibition Group CEO told us, all these people and many other people, MPs, regional councillors, provincial councillors, they have worked as a team to do something which is not easy, which is not commonplace, neither in Italy nor elsewhere in the world. So it's like an open heart surgery. And I believe all these people deserve a big round of applause. $1,300 brands and exhibitors, 700 companies, 5,000 people. Casting light to the Vicenza Fair, which for us, Vicenza people, must be a beam that is irradiating our province, and that must become a reference for everybody. Everybody has to contribute with their own different roles and professions, from top managers of an Italian exhibition group to the most illustrious presidents of the different categories and chairmen of the different categories, the managers of the most well-known brands, but also people taking care of parking lots, the fire brigade, the security personnel, the traffic wardens that guarantee a perfect attendance to the fair. As I was coming here, I also felt like one of those people who can proudly say, I am working for the Vicenza Fair, starting from the people preparing breakfast in the morning, buyers waking up in our hotels, taxi drivers taking them to their hotel in the evening, many people that should wear a badge. I believe that 50% of the Vicenza people actually are involved in all this. So I would like to thank the Italian exhibition group for involving young people. This is very important. The talks that feature in the program are very important. We invest in our province 60 million euro in infrastructures, in schools, trying to have schools able to develop the talent fundamental for the production system. But the real challenge we have to take on as institutions is to allow the talents residing with the maestros, the craftsmen, does not become a memory of the father, but becomes the ambition of their children. So we want Vicenza to go on shining with the beauty of their jewels and with the talents of the young people working in this industry. Thank you very much, President Nardin. Your final reference to schooling and training is very dear to Confindustria as well. This is why I would like to leave the floor to Cristina Squarcialupi, President of Confindustria Federorafi, and representing also all the other entrepreneurial associations working in this field. Good afternoon, everybody. This is my debut, my official first time as the President of Confindustria Federorafi. And I am very emotional, as you can probably tell from my voice, but I'm also very proud to have my debut here in Vicenza, which is a symbol of our industry. This has been a significant year for me because this year the company owned by my family is celebrating its 100th anniversary. This industry is going through a very complex period. We have already heard this by previous speakers. This is due to several reasons. I'm not going to expand on them, and I do not want to mention data since we have already heard the data from Matteo Zoppas. It is clear that 2025 is closing on a negative note due to several factors. But we have analyzed all these factors. We know that geopolitical instability and the volatility of the price of precious metals are taking a toll on our companies. Tariffs are another big issue. The tariffs imposed in the United States are also taking their toll. And distribution channels are changing. My mandate, my office, is therefore starting in a difficult moment, in a very delicate moment. However, I am optimistic. I know that every crisis is a new starting point. This is what crisis means in Greek. It means making a choice to react, deciding which way to go and which future to build. And it is not by chance that Made in Italy jewels are an excellence of our country. And it is not by chance that Italy is the #3 world jewelry producers, following only China and India, thanks to our competencies, our creativity, characterizing the whole supply chain. And talking about the supply chain, strengthening the supply chain and becoming one single system are one of the priorities that I have mentioned in my program. The program that has been approved of by our board and by the Assembly of the Members of Federorafi on the 16th of December. The strength of our industry resides in the complete value chain, which is a circular one, including small and medium enterprises, large enterprises, craftsmen, retailers, associations, institutions, technology. Let me recall the Vicenza Symposium that took place here in Vicenza last September. That is becoming the reference point for research applied to this industry. And I would like to invite you all to go and visit T-Gold, the hall reserved for machines, machinery, and new technologies. Federorafi must be the glue so that we can have a dialogue and a cooperation amongst all the different actors of our value chain. And I'm deeply convinced that the only way to tackle complex markets and new geopolitical situations is to be one single united system. In my program, strong institutional relationships also play a role both nationally and internationally. 2025 has indicated that Made in Italy jewelry must go on improving access to international markets. This means that we have to commit ourselves in cutting down barriers and tariffs in all the countries we export to. So I trust that free trade agreements will be finalized like the most recent ones with Mercosur. These agreements can improve the investments that are allocated by each end. I would like to thank Matteo Zoppas for the results that have been obtained so far. This is where my commitment starts from, following the whole board of Federorafi for this very delicate year, 2026. So I am committing myself, and I'm doing all what I can do, together with the board, to continue the excellent work done by Claudio Peserico before me. And I would like to thank the former president officially. Thank you very much, Cristina Squarcialupi. You have all been very punctual. Well done. Just a few words representing all the journalists. I would like to thank Vicenzaoro. You provide us with excellent analysis, excellent information, and you also give us a possibility of disseminating wonderful photographs and videos that make our activity more precious. Thank you very much. Let's officially start the event. And thank you very much to all of you for being here today.